The five-judge bench of Pakistan Supreme Court begins hearing the review petitions of ousted Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's family in the Panama Papers case. The Supreme Court of Pakistan on Tuesday accepted a plea to form a five-bench to hear review petitions which challenges Sharif's disqualification in the Panama Papers scandal. The petition filed by Sharif's family sought a review of the judgment disqualifying Sharif, arguing that the verdict violated many laws. Initially, a three-judge bench was formed to hear the pleas, which Sharif family objected to. Sharif's family demanded for the five-judge bench to hear the case, as the final judgment in the Panama Papers case had been signed by five judges on July 28. And I'm joined live on the phone line from our bureau chief in Islamabad, Taha Siddiqui. Thank you very much for joining me again, Taha. So, what is exactly the procedure? What is going to take place now regarding this plea?
Well, basically, as we speak right now, the case is ongoing and the hearing is ongoing. Just now, the lawyers of Nawaz Sharif have concluded their arguments. Later on, from what we understand, the children's lawyers, or the children of Nawaz Sharif, their lawyers will be also pleading their case. And basically, because the petitions have been coupled together, they had filed separate petitions. And basically, the plea in the petition is that it's a technicality that they are contesting because the five-member bench the five-member judges bench, which announced the disqualification verdict and sent the case to National Accountability Bureau to investigate. They are saying that the three of those judges were present in an earlier verdict against Nawaz Sharif, so they should not have sat in the subsequent case. Also, at the same time, they're saying that the show cause notice to Nawaz Sharif was not given, or to his children, to explain their position, to ask them questions, have cross-examination, and straight away an investigation has been initiated and he's been disqualified, which there is no legal precedent for. So there are reviews for that. Today, the judges are listening to the petitioner's appeal and the review petitioner's appeal, and then later on we'll know whether this case will proceed or not by the end of the day today.
And Taha, what is the reputation of the Pakistani judiciary? I mean, how is it judged independent from the political world?
Well, from what we understand, Daniel, basically the Pakistani judiciary in this particular case, many legal analysts in Pakistan feel that they have overstepped their authority in a way that the judiciary and the Supreme Court should have not, the grounds that they disqualified Nawaz Sharif were not such strong grounds, and because of which many feel and have written about how this is a judicial coup, in the sense that, we understand that there are civil-military imbalances, and the military did not like the Sharif family because of the past differences they've had. And given that there is a chance that the military and the judiciary have colluded in doing what they have done, this is what a lot of analysts feel. And it is because of that very fact that because there are many other similar cases of disqualification being heard in the parliamentarian disqualification being heard at the courts, but not a similar decision is coming out, or not a similar judgment is coming out in those cases. But with Nawaz Sharif, who was the Prime Minister, they went the verdict and the judgment was quite harsh and strong.